Oh my god, y'all. Donald Trump got dragged on his own Truth Social platform in the comments for his Memorial Day post, which of course is super disrespectful, but before I even show you the comments, let me show you what that looks like. Happy Memorial Day to all, including the scum that spent the last 4 years trying to destroy our country through warped radical left minds who allowed 21 million people to illegally enter our country. I'm typing this in all caps because if I don't, then people will think something's wrong with me. Anyway, many of them being criminals and the mentally insane, definitely not me when I was looking in a mirror, through an open border that only an incompetent president would approve, yada yada yada, the rantings of a madman. I'm fantastic, I'm great, my hands are small, but they do big things, huge. And of course, I have to continue with all protected by these USA-hating judges. Only the judges that love me are the real ones. Those are the patriotic ones, you know, the ones who violate the Constitution. Yeah, those are the ones that love me. Anyway, who suffer from an ideology that is sick. Very dangerous for our country. Hopefully the United States Supreme Court and other good and compassionate judges throughout the land will save us. But fear not, for I have made you worship my orange feet that taste like Cheeto dust and have worms. You get the gist. Now let me point out that Memorial Day is not something that you wish, like, happy Memorial Day. That's not something you do. I was even checked on this recently. Memorial Day is not about celebration. It's about remembrance. It's more about honoring the memory of those who served or gave the ultimate sacrifice. Secondly, you're taking a whole holiday that is supposed to be about the remembrance of others and turning it into a litany of your own perceived personal grievances towards others. Like, that's the makings of a madman. So narcissistic, so egotistical. I guarantee that if Joe Biden had done this, oh my god, it'd be front page news. Donald Trump does it. It's patriotic. It's one of the best things ever. Oh my god, I love Trump. But let's get to the comments. Memorial Day is for those that made the ultimate sacrifice. Not for a effing, fat, disgusting, subhuman draft dodger. Oof, that's rough. Like you. You never were and will never be a president. This Memorial Day message is extremely disrespectful and inappropriate. Can't you take a day off from embarrassing America? You are the world's dumbest human. The corruption in your administration is unbelievable. Shut the F up. You're effing insane. Obviously, you are seriously mentally unstable. Hey, not so happy for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice in their lives in service of our country. You're a disgrace. You can't even do one single post without bitching exclamation point. Not one. You got to call people names at every opportunity. Terminal 4th grader. Wow, the hate in your heart is going to poison you. To all the MAGA people, how in the world can you support and defend this poor excuse of a president? Trump, this is not a MAGA rally. Today, we commemorate the sacrifices of our men and women in service to our country. If you respected their sacrifice, you would set aside your lunacy to honor their memory. There's nothing happy about Memorial Day. It is a day to reflect upon and honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation. What it isn't is a day to honor a fat, orange, draft-dodging bigot, felon, fraud, insurrectionist, and rapist. I mean, y'all, it goes on and on. Can you ever just wish a country a happy whatever without calling names or adding in something derogatory about the radical left and what they did to you? Captain Sully Sullenberger on Trump calling American soldiers suckers and losers. Trump cannot understand selflessness because he is selfish. He cannot conceive of courage because he is a coward. He cannot feel duty because he is disloyal. I am disgusted by him. I'm a Trump supporter, voted for him 3 times now, but this day shouldn't be political at all. It's not about you, Trump. He doesn't know that. It's about soldiers we've lost for our country. You really think he cares? Do better. You had the chance to be presidential and you didn't. So why did you vote for him? Now, I'm not going to read this one underlined in green. You can go ahead and do that. It goes on and on. You think that I'm exaggerating? I mean, go and check it out yourself. This is on Donald Trump's own far right-wing Truth Social knockoff Twitter X crap platform. And this person pointed out, by the way, at least Joe Biden served our country, unlike you, a draft-dodging scum that breaks the law and ignores the Constitution. That is very true. Not an effing word about the sacrifice that's been made, just the delusional rants of a crazed madman. Despicable. And when you look at this, all of this is just screaming politics of personal grievance. That's all that Donald Trump is. All that his politics are airing out what he perceives as attacks on him. Nothing about policy, nothing about substance. It's only what is deemed as personally offensive to him, which is what dictators do. And as this person pointed out, this is a much better revised version of his own post. Let's read it. I'm the scum that spent the last 4 years trying to destroy our country. I'm a criminal and mentally insane, incompetent president on a mission to rob, rape again, and suffer from an ideology that is sick and very dangerous for our country. Hopefully the United States Supreme Court and other good, compassionate judges throughout the land will save us from me. And some final closing thoughts, and I'll save this for another video. Donald Trump is known to be a draft dodger, literally having his dad, Fred Trump, go and actually connect with a podiatrist in order to diagnose Donald Trump, with bone spurs in order to dodge being drafted in Vietnam. He has also made several comments on the record calling veterans suckers and losers, anyone who served, and is known to have utter contempt for these people. Yet, for some odd reason, these MAGA people continue to follow him like he's God. And I haven't even included the whole scandal with Arlington National Cemetery that happened last September, as well as all the cuts to the Veterans Affairs Administration that he's trying to push through that is literally going to decrease access to care for people with PTSD or homeless veterans. Where all people are like, oh yeah, Donald Trump is restoring the faith in America. He's restoring the respect in America. No, under our country, we're becoming a laughingstock yet once again. Seriously, you can't communicate with people who are in a part of a cult until they start to look at the facts themselves and think critically, which is not going to happen if they continue to tune into places that are propagandic like Fox News or Newsmax. Free yourself, think critically, stay woke.